Yes! By the grace of my bro Jesus, I got a battle, and I didn't get disconnected. Hallelujah. This is a random team battle. I was like, you know what, screw it. Saves time, and I actually got a battle that didn't disconnect me. So, let's get to it. And I'm just gonna pause right here because, yeah, I'm experiencing the thing where it shows the opposite side. So, I guess that's a thing now. So let's continue. Okay, my opponent starts with a overheat, and I actually have Curse Ice Shard, but I wanted to weaken my opponent first before setting up. And then she switches into Virizion, and I just decide just go for the Ice Shard right now. And amazingly, I live a Leaf Blade. I thought one would take me out right now, so I can go for another Ice Shard. Sorry about my English. So now I go for Roserade, and here she goes for the Synthesis, as I go for the Sludge Bomb. And as you can see, I'm doing exactly the same damage that my opponent actually heals off with Synthesis plus lefties. And thankfully, I get a crit, I think. Yeah, I think I did get a crit. I'm not sure. No, yeah, I forgot. And here I go for Basculin, because this actually has good sets. I mean, a good move pool. So I decided to switch here because my switch actually had Choice Specs Ice Beam, so I thought, why not? And as I went for it, my opponent switched out to Slack Off, and I O-coded, so I'm not sure if my opponent right then and there found out if I was Specs. But then she puts back her Chimchar, so I switch out to Basculin to resisted it, but in the end, I probably should not have done that. I should have switched to my Swampert, because Basculin is the only Pokemon on my team that had priority, and priority is useful. So then she switched out to Superior, and then I switch out to my Drapion. And wouldn't you know it, this Drapion has 2 dark moves, but no poison moves. So I had to go for my Crunch, and basically, even though I was seeded, I couldn't switch out because Superior shows sub, and I could not allow my opponent to get a free sub, because this was Contrary Superior, and Contrary Superior is dangerous. So I basically had to inevitably let my Drapion die. Forgive me, Drapion, you're an awesome poke. Maybe next time. And so right now I'm facing against a +3 Superior, very dangerous. But this is what I should have done in the beginning. I should have just Sludge Bomb with Roserade, because Roserade's fairly fast. But then Chimchar again, Overheat again. And this is what I should have done instead of sending out Basculin. And here, amazingly, if this Swampert had rocks, it would have been way better. But it didn't, so the moment that this Swadloon showed me Calm Mind, I was actually starting to sweat a little, because this ×4 hidden power didn't OHKO. And I was like, what? But anyways, the battle continues. Amazingly, I live, and I can get off another hidden power fire. And then this Clefable. Watch this Clefable. I thought that I could trick this Clefable, my Choice Specs, and be locked into one move, but BAM! Fire Blast. Dang. And this is why I should have kept Basculin at higher health, because for my low health, a Hyper Voice is easily going to kill me off. And this is where a Stalwart could have made things hard, because my EQ was doing 40%, but I was saved by a crit. My other 2 attacks were Hydro Pump and Stone Edge, and I was not comfortable with low accuracy moves, so I wasn't going to go for them. Yes, I did apologize for the crit and said GG, and then Estal replied that she thought she was going to win, and it was close. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you, my good-looking viewers. First, PES, Pokemon Showdown battle. Hopefully this doesn't take forever to render. And maybe, just maybe, I might get some NURU all tiers to this channel. But if randomly generated battles are the only battles I can get, I apologize, but I'm gonna have to post those. Personally, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you all right now, if you hate people who only post wins, then you're gonna love me, because win or lose, I will post every battle that does not DC on me from here on in. And if you've stuck with me this far, I would like to ask you all to pray for me, because next week I have midterms, and I have to study right now. So yeah, if you guys could pray for me, I would really appreciate it. So anyways, I apologize for rambling on. Thank you all. May you guys be having an awesome Saturday. Have a good Sunday. And later.